developer question and answer session. My name is Scott, or Jack Skellington for today. We decided to collate another batch of your questions from the forums, and Laszlo has them here. Or to pick from another batch that we have here. This is fantastic. Let's see here. Alright. From Sea-Dog, will there be a Moab bomb and can we use it as support? Yes! Yes! Second question, will there be modern pirates in the game and could they be called the Pirate Mafia? Please answer. Thank you. Well, we had sort of a modern pirate in Mercs 1, the Russian Mafia, and there'll be some sort of modern pirate in Mercs 2 that you can expect. So, yes. Let's see what we have here. Oof, my joints. Oh, Diesel wants to know, will you be using the fog trick again and will you have different stuff? Well, the fog trick in Mercs 1 was a bit of a limitation of the technology at the time. And the nice thing that we can tell you for Mercs 2 is that there will be no fog all over the world. You're going to be able to have this incredible view distance where you're going to be able to see cities and mountains and lakes and bridges all in the distant horizon without ever feeling like you're sort of claustrophobic and have the fog all around you at all times. Glitchnikov wants to know, Scott, can you add the video blogs in game, as a bonus or extra features? I hope so. We're filming these things with the intent of putting them in widescreen for all of you people who have HD TVs out there so it doesn't look like crap. So hopefully you'll be able to see all 60, 70, 100 of these that we do, however many it is, in glorious HD. Scott, can we take people hostage? You won't specifically be able to take people hostage or human shields or anything to that effect, but you will be able to rescue and capture people in the game. Merc for Liff wants to know, are there going to be cool Easter eggs in Mercs 2? I've been a fan of Easter eggs since Atari's 2600 Adventure, and I don't think we'd ever put a game in without Easter eggs in it, so yes, you can expect Easter eggs in Mercenaries 2. Oh wait, he also wants to know, will there be more airstrikes, and if so, what will they be? You can expect a ton of airstrikes, more than what you had in the first game probably. The actual particular airstrikes we aren't ready to say yet, but there's going to be quite a few and they're going to be fantastic in Next Generation and all that good stuff. Alright. Here we go. Bubba wants to know, Scott, out of 1 to 10, how good would a car be able to be torn apart, such as if you throw a grenade under the car, will the axles and car parts fly out? We're going to have very robust car destruction in Mercs 2. You'll be able to destroy cars, vehicles, boats, tanks, etc. in a myriad of different ways, and depending on how you go about it, you're going to have a much different explosion, different parts are going to fly off, etc. So, a 10. Aha! Zero wants to know, can you store vehicles in the garage to pick up later? You will be able to store vehicles in your structure that you occupy to create your PMC with. So yes, you'll be able to store vehicles in the game. And he also wants to know, will you be able to get in the gunner seat and have people drive you around, or able to get a gunner? I get so frustrated when I can't gun and get someone to drive. Well, the good news is that in co-op, you'll be able to do this anytime you want to. If you have a vehicle that has a turret position, one of you can drive and one of you can get into the turret spot. SS-109 wants to know, will there be cops in the game? There's going to be some form of law enforcement in the game. Breaking the law. And what about the car gas issues? Cars will not require fuel. However, airstrike support will indeed require fuel. In fact, that's the main reason you use fuel and acquire fuel in the game, is that this time around in Mercs 2, airstrike support options require fuel consumption. Will you be able to order tanks from the support shop and attack helicopters as well? Of course. I'm never going to say no to you. Alright. From Sandwich Merc, Scott, say you blow half of the bottom of a skyscraper away, will it collapse and fall over or just sit there? Damage on buildings really depends. It's far more robust than it was in Mercs 1. The specifics of exactly what's going to happen with building destruction, we can't talk to you about yet, except to say that if you can imagine all the manner of ways that you could take down a building from Mercs 1, where we just kind of go down one way, there's going to be a myriad of different things for you to do this time around to structures. Have you ever tried to work with hands like these? Chris Jacobs is asking me a question. When you guys are finished with the game and you're, wait a minute, let me paraphrase Chris here. He's basically asking if we're going to need video game testers. And yeah, we will definitely need video game testers. If testing is something that's interesting to you, you can certainly apply to test on a game like Mercenaries 2. Now, typically, a publisher of a video game handles the testing effort. So when Mercenaries 2 announces a publisher, at that point in time, you can contact that publisher and say, hey, I want to test games for your, for your company, and maybe if you get lucky, you'll be able to work on the team with the likes of people like us. Dr. Hobo wants to know, Scott, who do you think is the sexiest actress in Hollywood? And I say, this is a nerdy answer, but probably Grace Park from Battlestar Galactica. The Game and Pimp wants to know, what are some of your favorite game companies? Let's see here. Well, I grew up really loving Origin Systems. That's probably my favorite game company of all time. Obviously, I like Blizzard a lot. Retro Studios that make the wonderful Metroid Prime series are fantastic. Bungie make my favorite game of them all, Halo. I have a special affinity for Obsidian Entertainment, who many of the people who work there I used to work with a long time ago, and they make great games. Buy them all. BioWare, obviously, our new fun partners from the north, make a lot of fantastic games. Perhaps that's it. Any more questions from you? Okay. Well, thank you for checking out our latest video blog, our question and answer session. We're going to do more of these in the future. However, not next time at considerable embarrassing cost to myself. And I bid you adieu. Please submit more questions. Please continue to come to the community and interact. We love reading everything you have to say. Thank you. And by the way, happy Halloween. Yes, next time, tell them I want to do something with dignity.